as long as it won't mess you up with the.
No, no, everything's fine. As long
Gotcha.
as he doesn't disconnect from Discord, that's what screws us
Gotcha.
up.
All right. All right. Yeah, because we don't have anybody on here yet, but at least if somebody comes on, they'll at least see that we're up on here and we're kind of getting things ready.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, there we go. All right. Rebecca's not in the screen at all.
What?
Why not? I'm right here.
Yeah, you're a little low. You need to point your camera down a little bit.
I mean, okay.
Into the.
Well, I mean, to me, I mean, I'm looking at the Twitch stream, and she's in the bottom corner.
On the stream, obviously, I mean, her Discord window, she's dead center, so it's...
Right. So
yeah, I don't know why it's different now.
Can you move her while we're in this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I can
Mark
transition.
can probably move you around.
Yeah.
You can move her while we're live.
Yeah, but it's different than what you think.
All right.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
All right. So Rebecca, do you need any more info on what's going on with?
No, I it's gonna be short and sweet.
It's gonna be short and sweet.
It's so hot in my apartment today. I can't open the windows because it's smoky
please.
again.
Please.
It's smoky again.
It's
out
back to
in New York.
smoky.
Yeah, it's not as bad as it was a couple weeks ago. But
Why is
it's been 96 here for the
Said it
last
was
3 days.
102
Ian?
when I got in my car yesterday, so I don't want to hear it. So
Ian, you're
yeah,
not. You're not very good either.
Oh, I'm not. Hang on, let me fix it because I fixed my chair.
I'm not sure that has anything to do with his visuals.
He's just not good in general.
Thanks. You call me ugly?
No.
Wow.
So you're not good.
Wow.
You're bad.
You're evil.
Wow.
You bad.
I can fix you as well. You don't need to
we
adjust.
go.
You're fine the way you're at.
Hey, so while we're just doing this stuff, I know that Ian has recognized when we've been raided the last couple of times.
I'm watching the chat.
What does
Right.
that mean
Do you
again?
Oh, that's when another stream sends a bunch of a big crowd of people to our stream.
I thought rating was bad.
No,
I
it's
did
good.
too. Okay.
In Discord, it's good.
Okay.
Not Discord. In Twitch, it's good.
All right.
So my question is, and Ian, since you know about raiding, would it be worth it to, I don't know, temporarily pause and say, "Hey, thanks for the new people that just popped in."
Oh, probably.
Okay, so I'm since I'm not paying attention to it, if you see it, why don't you just stop me?
Yep.
And say that.
Yep. I will do that.
Okay, yeah, because I flip around and then all of a sudden I look back, I'm like, wait, why is there, 14 people in here? And then it goes down to like 3, and I'm like, wait, what just happened?
And can we like give the whoever sent him our way a thank you? Is that possible?
Sure.
Yeah, I think it's because when I looked last week, it says something like you have been rated by blank.
Yep.
All right.
I'll do that, and then
Okay.
you can give them a spiel saying, "Oh, hi, welcome. If you're new here, follow us, and we need followers." And
Yep.
Gotcha.
do that.
Yeah,
do
because
that.
What do we
like I
need?
said,
14 more?
we need 14 more. 14 more, then we can do real stuff on here.
Yay. We can be real Twitchers.
I'll be a real boy.
Real boy.
Wow. Hey, this is not just a reboot fix thing for Cole, so
Can he get his video going? So is it at least in the video portion?
I think the video is probably what he's probably not going to be able to do if his computer's weird. He's going to be just on audio with his phone.
Right. He was complaining about his audio, though. That's why I'm wondering.
yeah.
I wonder if he's tried his video.
Well, the video's not going to do anything without audio. He can't join
I can't
audio
join
in one and video.
and video in the other. Oh, he's
Right,
talking
exactly.
about Twitch. Oh, so he can just do Twitch on his phone. Right?
Discord.
No.
I
He
mean,
can
yeah,
watch
Discord,
this.
excuse me. Yeah, he can just do Discord on his
Right.
phone.
Discord from his phone and audio, and he like the stream looks just like it does.
Right.
And he just won't have.
Yeah.
He'll just be an audio participant here.
What did it look like when we were in the Blade? Did we see like the cotton candy and trampolines?
Yes, right at the very beginning you saw all that, but it was just like that was like the last like sentence I said.
Right. Yeah.
So whatever you can imagine that Pebble would be seeing, that's what you're looking at. So what I was saying about the Discord on the phone, you can stream from your phone on Discord, right?
Stream.
Like using your phone's camera.
Yeah.
You
I've
don't
never
need-
done Discord on my phone. I'm just guessing that you can.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
This
There
is
we
what it looked
go.
like
Oh, hey.
on my phone.
It looks better than nothing.
Oh my
That
gosh.
doesn't look that bad.
Yeah.
Actually, I can fix it too.
I'll put it square in the middle of my character sheet. How about that?
All
right, perfect. So you had a little issue with the
I
laptop?
cannot tell you how annoyed I am with my laptop right now. Like, the issues I'm running into right now are like operating system level issues. Like,
Good thing you just finished your
Closed.
class in that.
yeah, I need to send it in because like I can't close like File Explorer windows. I can't open any of my system settings at all. Like the reason I couldn't get my headphones hooked up is because I couldn't open the Bluetooth stuff. I couldn't open any of the device controller stuff, none of the system stuff, nothing.
I always blame Pornhub.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Okay.
That's always been my problem. Stay off of OnlyFans, okay?
That's right.
Yeah, so I have when I bought this laptop, I got a flash drive with a fresh install of Windows if I ever wanted to wipe it. So I'll probably buy a terabyte hard drive and try wiping it and see what happens.
Right.
And then send it in.
So your microphone that you normally use, what
Isn't hooked up.
Right. I just wonder what kind of like it's a USB.
Yeah, it's a
Mic.
USB hookup, and the weird thing was when I had it hooked up to Discord, I had the audio going through to Discord, but when I hooked up my headphones, because like I have some like earbuds here directly to my mic, it wouldn't come and do the playback thing like I thought it would, like the way that Rebecca has things set up, or at least that she did, where she plugged directly into her microphone and listened in that way.
Right. So you can't put your earbuds in. So you don't have one of the ones with the cord with the microphone on it, right?
So they have the microphone, but the microphone sucks.
Right. I just wonder if it would sound better than what you sound now. Like if we just want to give it a try just to see, and if it doesn't, then screw it.
Could try it.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, plug into my phone.
yeah. Just try plugging in your phone, just seeing if that'll. And Mark's like, no, don't move the
Oh,
phone.
don't move the phone.
You'll be fine.
I
Mark,
just
you-
fixed the video.
No,
Damn
put
it.
it back where
okay.
it was. Calm down.
It's okay.
So is this any better,
Yes.
any worse?
yes,
Yeah, this is
better,
Much better.
better, absolutely.
Cool.
Yep. So you can hear us all right, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, that sounds great. That'll work fine for editing and everything else.
I'll just be unmuted.
That's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it.
So I'll need to remember that for myself.
Okay.
How am I going to do this?
I think if you just leave yourself there and then let Mark move you around.
Yeah.
Well, the issue is I have my phone in my hand, and since
Oh,
the cord is plugged into the bottom,
Well, if you
I'm
flip
not
it
sure
upside
I'm
down,
gonna
it
set it
should
down yet.
reorient.
yeah.
You
yeah,
need one of these.
Oh no, it doesn't. Never mind.
Can you?
yeah,
I think we leave them upside down. I think it's. I
Yeah,
think it's
that's
cool.
what we'll do. We'll leave you upside
I
down.
love it.
Oh my god, you're making me dizzy.
Huh.
I think it reoriented when you went sideways.
Yeah. Can you go sideways? Landscape.
There you go.
Oh,
That's perfect.
Oh, there you
That's-
go.
That's much better.
oops.
Ooh, sorry.
Yeah.
I can't
And
wait for us to start playing and it just falls over.
I know. You know the first thing that's gonna happen is gonna clunk,
Roll his dice into it and it just down.
clunk. Yeah.
He
Okay.
just disappeared.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. He's coming back.
It got sick of him moving it around. There we go.
There you go.
Get over this.
All right.
All right. So that's, where
That's
you're
what
gonna
it's
be.
going to look like.
That's perfect. Yeah. So just let Mark just leave it alone. Let Mark play with it.
Yeah, stop moving.
There we go.
Yeah. Don't move it.
We'll pretend I'm using my mic.
It is what it is.
Right. Yeah. Sorry about all the laptop issues. This was definitely what
It's
the
not like
fuck
you
kind
planned
of
it,
moment.
dude. Shit happens.
So it was a ring of protection +1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, because you guys could have asked for anything, and you chose
We
a
released
+1
we released
ring
the
of
Sultan
protection.
on the universe to destroy it for
But you
a
did,
+1 ring
on
of
one
protection.
hand, that's the bad side. On the good side, you got a +1 ring of protection. So
Hey, and we're
you
with
know,
our friend.
yes, and you are with your friends. So I think that was an
Good.
even trade. So if you haven't figured out yet, my idea is that if we want to continue and we kind of wrap this up, we have a ready-made continuation, which is the Sultan
So that we just set free on the universe.
releasing his forces on the multiverse.
We've got the next big bad if we decide to continue the campaign.
Correct.
I can't make this any better.
That's
I think
fine.
it looks fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. I
All
think
right.
we're about as set as we can be. Rebecca, you seem to be a little off now.
Well, are we using this layout in Twitch because we don't have the map up for?
Oh,
Well,
that's
I don't
right.
think we're gonna need a. I don't
Oh.
think we're gonna need a map.
Oh
I don't think we're gonna
crap!
need a map.
I've been screwing around with the map one.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, he's fixing
Oh,
the other
actually,
one,
it's
right?
not that bad.
That's not bad either.
Okay, we'll go with this.
Yeah, this is fine. That's the
All
one I've been looking at. That's why I said earlier, I go, Rebecca's in the corner, and like she is kind of in the corner.
We're fine.
Yeah, I can fix Rebecca.
Nobody
I
puts
think.
Rebecca in the corner.
Mark put Rebecca in the corner.
Is that better?
All right,
I gotta turn my push to talk on.
you changed it to the map one.
What? I did?
Yeah, you did.
What the hell? Oh, I see.
Everyone
what I
looks
did.
great in that one. I'm not worried. You can leave that up if you want. There's just no. I just don't think a map is going to be necessary tonight. If a map is necessary, there's going to be some fucking scrambling going on. Let's put it that way. So,
That's funny.
yeah, it's not so funny until you guys go, well, let's do this. And oh, shit.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
You mean their
Okay.
new vengeful god is not going to wipe them out in a glorious battle?
Are we okay now? Is everyone
Yes, it looks
happy?
great. Looks great. Looks great. Okay. We
Frickin'
ready to
hate
start? Now, I'm going to BS a little bit at the beginning about
No.
how we're having a little bit of, technical issues with Cole, and, so the audio is going to sound a little bit different and blah, blah, blah. So,
And did we all see the question for the week?
Nope.
No.
I was driving.
Way to keep up.
Snapping.
I was driving.
Does-
Big one.
does your character regret any particular choice the party has made?
Oh my God. Where to begin?
Which
That's what I said.
rank how much you regret?
Where are we right now? That's a regret.
Oh,
That's right. Okay. So you guys can think about it while I get started. You ready to go?
I know the answer to that one. That was the easiest question we've ever had.
You're all regretting me. I'm the worst problem you probably has
wait a
ever
minute.
had.
Haven't we already had this question?
We come to
No,
save you,
it
and
was-
now we're all locked in with you.
No,
It's
it
like
was
a
it was like an
comedy show.
individual decision earlier. Some decision you've made. This is
Oh,
this
wait a
is
minute. It has
group
to be something each of us
Group.
made. I thought you
No,
said
the
group.
party.
character regret any particular choice the party has
Party
made.
is made. Right.
Party
right.
choice.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Here we go. 3, 2.
You're breaking up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, good. It wasn't just
just
me.
me.
You're
Yeah,
breaking
it
up,
was me too.
Jim.
What?
Video froze.
Yeah, I was like, right.
Your
This
video's
video
locked.
is
Bro,
Not
hilarious
loud.
face too.
looking at
We should have done a screenshot.
I'm looking
Sweet.
Discord, not frozen on Discord. Like I'm
For the
moving around.
internet.
See it on
Alright.
Discord. For
Everyone else is hearing you
Nope.
all
It's your-
chopped up.
It was the second you wanted to
frozen at all.
start
So
speaking.
frozen?
So
My
funny.
video's frozen?
Yeah.
Yeah, now it is.
Is-
You should you
Yeah.
should drop it.
You're
drop it
sure?
from
'Cause
the-
I'm moving. Like,
I know.
I
I,
can
Yeah,
know.
see-
because you
I-
can see it doesn't mean we can see it.
Yeah, you're
Right.
but
you're
no,
not
I'm not
seeing what
looking.
we're
I'm not
seeing.
looking at it. Hold on a second. I'm not looking at it just like on my computer. I'm looking at it on Discord. And usually, whenever I freeze on Discord,
Right.
it's frozen on Discord, where
You're-
I
you're-
can see me moving on Discord.
You're moving now.
But it was frozen for you guys.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
That's
you were
so
frozen like this.
weird.
Mhm.
yeah.
That's so weird.
It's what's
awesome.
broadcasting out to us is what's frozen.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
that means it's probably an internet problem, not really your computer though. So
all right. I mean, I'm all plugged in.
you,
and
you
all,
sound
so-
fine now though.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah. Just let me know if there's an issue. I'm sorry about that.
no problem.
that was
weird.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. What?
What is Cole doing?
I am
He's
plugging
moving
in
things
my
around.
phone because it's not going to last an hour and a half doing
Oh,
full
yeah.
video
Good
and
point.
audio.
Good point. Glad you did it now.
Okay. Where is the recap? Where is the? There's too many choices.
I can
Where's the
fix
what?
you.
No, the with the question.
I put it on.
It's in the D&D general
Yeah. On
channel.
Discord,
Okay, I'm looking.
where I also put that you had the recap.
Damn it! I fixed the wrong one again. Why do I keep doing that?
I don't see it for today.
Bro, we are a shit show tonight.
This is just a disaster.
Like a
Disaster.
complete.
I obviously don't work well under pressure.
There's no pressure.
Pressure.
There's no
There's
pressure.
The only person under pressure was Doran, and he kicked ass. He's here now.
Yeah, I see for today. Oh, I saw. It's just the question of the week. I'm looking for the.
No, I didn't send the whole thing because when I
Okay.
send it, most of you don't look at it. So,
I look at
I
it.
look
But
at
you
it
guys-
every time.
but you guys open it and you go right to where the question of the week is. So I just. send
I
it the
don't.
question of
I
the week.
read the whole thing, so.
I
thank
don't.
you.
I
Wait
don't.
until you
I'll
screw up
admit
and
it.
then I correct you.
Brown noser. Jeez.
All I care about is the question of the week
Right.
and
Wow.
who's doing recap.
Are we ready now, Mark?
Yeah, we're good. I hope.
Okay. Okay. Well, hopefully I won't freeze up again. Here we go.
One thing
3.
after another.
3, 2. Happy Friday and welcome to Sometimes You Crit, a TTRPG real play podcast. We are here for the 49th episode of season 2. My name is Jim and I am your dungeon master. I'd like to introduce you to all of our players along with the question of the week. The question of the week is, does your character regret any particular choice the party has made? Now we're going to go ahead and start this week with Cole, and I'm just going to let you know that Cole's having some computer problems, so he is actually streaming off his phone, so it may sound a little bit different, but how you doing, Cole?
Hey, Jim. Yeah, sorry, folks, if I cut out or drop at some point because my phone dies. We'll see how long this lasts. My name's Cole. I play Doran Flickerhand. I believe we're level 8. I'm an Order of the Scribe wizard. I haven't done that in a few weeks, and I think Jim's missed it. Let's see. The biggest party regret. That's a tough one. I didn't really think about this much before the show. I did read it like an hour ago that you're going to ask it. I don't know that there's a big party regret. I mean, there's a lot of individual decisions that have been made that I probably wouldn't have done, but
'Cause a lot of the times you do the speaking for the party, so so you're making a lot of the party.
you know, so it's like I don't know. Trusting Folletti to the degree in which we have. I don't know if that's a regret yet though, because it hasn't ended. Like, you know, the arc hasn't ended there. I don't know.
I'm going to tell you right now, Folletti to me is, I don't want to say misunderstood, but it amazes me like what I have in my mind for her and what you guys have in your mind for her are two completely
Don't
different.
include me in that opinion.
Well,
I've always
Jim,
argued
I
with
will-
the guys on Folletti.
Yes.
I will just say you made her. She's the leader of the Assassin's Guild, which means that she is by nature in the shadows, murky. Who knows who she is? Hard to pin down.
So you're
That is true.
stereotyping
So-
her? Really?
Yep.
Just observing. That's all.
Okay, so that's your party decision is maybe
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I really don't. That's the hard thing. Is like I don't know if I'd go back and change anything.
okay.
So
all right,
I'll let
let's-
somebody else answer.
Okay, all right. Let's go to Chris. How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing great. Very happy to be here tonight. I missed all of you very much.
Oh,
Oh,
My biggest party regret is giving Pebble the knife. The fact that we left him alone with the knife at all, big mistake.
But that's not a party regret. That's a you mistake.
Yes, it is. We as a party let him keep it.
No, you gave it to him. It's all you.
Right, and when we were discussing who gets the knife, we all decided little Pebble should have it.
Well, you
it was
see,
that
so
was
he
kind of a
party.
party
Sweet
decision.
baby Pebble, what could go wrong?
Exactly.
Look what happened to us.
What could possibly go wrong with Pebble?
And that decision was made in like the 5th episode, 4th
Yeah.
episode, something like that.
It's like as soon as we got off the boat.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys got off the boat, gave him the knife. Like it was that fast. Okay, great.
And now we're all trapped in the knife, and I blame Pebble.
Wow.
Okay, I mean, he's,
Best
That
friend,
wasn't
my
part of the
best
question.
friend.
It's called tough love, damn it.
Stick
he's
to the
got
question,
something to do
man.
with it.
Stick to the
All right,
question.
let's go. You know what? Let's go from that to Ian. How you doing, Ian?
Peb.
Defend yourself.
Hi, I'm Ian. I play Pebble, and I have no regrets.
No,
I
group.
thought it was going to
Group.
be picking Nico as his best friend.
What did the group
Do I
screw
regret?
up?
Do I regret anything the party did? Probably the Brian stuff.
Yeah.
Huh?
Why?
Which part of the Brian stuff?
The peanut butter? That was annoying.
The
Brian.
the whole having Brian part. That's how I lost the blade the first time. Brian was in the meeting with us.
We never
Because
should have
Brian got
trusted
taken.
Brian.
Because Brian was in our apartment. Because we were his friend.
Yep.
We were
Oh,
rotating.
absolutely.
Yep.
So
Gilly saw through
trusting
that one,
Brian,
too.
but we're gonna switch over to
Uh-oh.
Rebecca
We just
because
lost-
she has something to say. That's okay.
We-
That's okay.
Okay, you want to keep going, or you want to
Let's
give
keep
him
on
time?
going.
All
Yeah.
right.
Let's keep on going. Okay. Yeah. All right. So Rebecca, you have something to say
Okay.
about the whole Brian incident, right?
I do, because I called it from the beginning. I called him Darth Brian,
You did.
and
Yeah, you nailed it.
I nailed. And I've been telling y'all from the beginning about Faletti. So
We don't know she's. Well, we know she's,
she's
evil.
evil. She's evil.
But we know she's evil, but is she
But-
trying to backstab us right at this moment?
Gilly would say yes.
Oh, okay.
But I would say my biggest party regret, and this is actually something Gilly kind of pushed for, was letting Trax negotiate with the Sultan.
Hey, now you're stealing my stuff.
But Gilly
Okay.
was like Gilly's idea, and everybody was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?"
Yeah. Well, see what happens.
But, yeah. So
Maybe
Okay.
maybe one of these days you guys are gonna learn.
There you go.
so-
Okay, and I think that's everybody except for Mark. Mark, go ahead and tell us what you think the party is screwed up on.
Well, that was the thing. Rebecca said it. I don't like being the leader, and you all decided, oh well, let's Mark be the leader, and guess what? You got a +1 ring of protection, and the Sultan's been released on the world to destroy it or something with a boat.
Oh no, not on the world.
Of the universe.
Well, all the planes, you
All
know, the
the planes.
multiverse,
All the
whatever.
planes,
Yeah,
All
yeah.
the planes. So
Yeah.
yeah.
We
I mean-
don't know. We don't know that it's that bad yet.
well,
Uh,
that's what he told us. So yeah.
And
Gig
somehow
kinda
we're
tell you
stuck
that.
in a blade instead of being able to help Pebble. We're stuck with them.
Right.
All because bad negotiation.
Mm.
Stuck
So-
with me.
so
Make that
let me
sound
ask
like
you
a
a que-
bad thing.
I'm gonna ask you a quick question about that, Mark, since we're just talking about it. Is this a something with your character, or is it something with you?
Oh,
Like,
it's
do
definitely
you-
me. It's definitely
it's
me.
not the character.
No, I can't pretend. I can't role play something I'm not good at. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Mhm.
If you told me, okay, roll dice to see if you could negotiate instead of having to talk it out. And I used my abilities to roll the dice and get pluses and stuff, then maybe I could be, able to do stuff. But if you're just going to have me try and come up with it myself, no.
Okay.
I've tried taking classes in negotiation, and it didn't work. Nothing.
In
nothing-
negotiation?
Yes.
That's a little far to go for a D&D game.
That's right.
It wasn't
You
for
take this
D&D.
way too seriously.
It was for my MBA.
Okay. They have negotiation classes.
Yeah.
I can imagine that. Yeah. All right. Okay, great. Okay, we still need ratings and reviews. We mentioned this at the end. Whatever podcast app you're using, please give us one. We also like you to know we are still an affiliate for FanRoll. If you go to our Discord server on Linktree, which is Linktree/sometimesyoukrit, we have links to their site. If you use the code sometimesy10, you get 10% off your purchase. Every week we roll for the week recap at the end of the show. Last week, Rebecca won. Then she took a little nap today and she forgot that she had done it. So she's been scrambling. So they should be amazing. Go ahead, Rebecca. Tell us
We
what
can
happened
all
last
help
week.
you too. That's not a problem.
Yeah. Make her suffer.
So, as we're walking back to see the Sultan, Pebble starts talking to Nico. He says Faletti has the blade. He wants to talk to her, but we tell him no. So, of course, that's the first thing he does. She claims she is trapped, and that we must hurry. So, I pray to Melora, and Doran uses his compass to get us to the Sultan, and suddenly we are there. Trax tries to negotiate and gets me a pretty new ring. But then the Sultan tells us that he wants to take over all the plains. And that's why he wants the Genoa. And suddenly we are in some silly world full of bouncy things.
Okay. You guys did end up, you are, I would say that Pebble is probably, are you inside the castle or outside the castle?
We're inside, right?
No,
We
you're
were in
inside
the-
the blade. I'm asking Ian.
Oh.
Are you inside the castle or outside of the castle?
We'll put myself in there right now when they show up.
Okay. All right. So you are inside of this massive castle. It's a big, humongous room. I would say that I would say that this is a big, huge, empty room with a throne in the middle. I'm assuming though that every square inch has some sort of trampoline action or balls or something like that going around.
I don't walk anywhere anymore. I just bounce.
So it's wall-to-wall trampolines.
Yes. Yeah. So there's wall-to-wall trampolines. I'm imagine there's all kinds of popcorn and whatever you want. What else is there so we can wrap this up there, Ian?
Jelly beans, lots of jelly beans.
Lots of jelly beans. Okay. And you guys have all just appeared there. You have appeared. You are all as if you had taken a long rest. I don't remember if you guys had done that last time, but you were as if you had taken a long rest. You have the ring of protection, +1.
I got to open my character sheet up.
Am
You
I
do-
attuned to it?
There's no attuning.
Yeah,
Sure.
there is.
Ring of
Yeah,
protection you have to attune to?
Yep.
If that's the
Yeah.
case, then no.
That's okay.
All right.
I haven't attuned to it on my.
It's not like you need it. You're perfectly safe here. Nothing
Yeah,
bad
okay.
can happen to you in this room.
Yeah,
You
okay.
do. So just to lay out exactly what you have, you do not have the Genoa. You do not have the ring that commanded the giants to move the Genoa. You do not have the compass that you originally had that found the Genoa. You're inside of a massive castle, and Ian is bouncing on trampolines. Go ahead.
That's all.
All right, so do they show up if inside of me?
So I would say they show up really, really close to you. And I think that in the world you've created, they're probably falling down because they're assuming that they're going to land on hard ground and they're actually landing on trampolines. So there's a little bit of action going on here where people are bouncing and people are falling. And but Ian is right there within 20 feet of you.
You mean Pebble?
Surprise!
Sorry, Pebble.
So Pebble's there bouncing, and then all of a sudden, his friends just poof and show up, and they kind of land on a trampoline and kind of bounce a little bit.
Hmm.
And Pebble's
what-
like,
What the hell?
"Oh, hey, welcome! Wait, what are you doing here?
Did you transport us
Pebble!
here or what?
Why are you here? You're
Where the
supposed
hell
to get.
are we?
Wait, no, this is not good.
Why? We're here. We're here to help you, dude.
Oh my
We're here to save you.
God.
I'm trapped in here, which means you're trapped in here. I think
Yeah.
Oh crap.
this is.
How,
Welcome to the Blade.
Yeah, we got duped.
Really
Yay!
how the hell did we get here?
Backstabbing Lily.
Everybody
Yeah.
backstabs us. Don't you know that he do that nowadays? You
Yeah,
gotta.
every.
Even I realized I thought Pyre was my friend, and I think he
Oh my
betrayed me.
God.
I really think he wasn't being sincere.
Really? You just now think that Pyre's not your friend?
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
See, Pebble has moved off of their best friends to where he thinks that maybe Pyre's his best friend, but he's not Pyre's best friend. Like that's where Pebble's moved down to.
Right.
On the bright side, we do have a way of destroying the blade.
Well,
But we're
that's
in the
great.
blade.
Yeah, we
Mass
need to get out of
suicide.
that before you do that.
Hey,
Oh.
by the way, Ian,
Yeah.
I just want to let you know that Pebble's legs don't hurt at all. He can bounce for hours. Legs don't hurt at all.
Oh, I'm like, wait, they
I
did
was
hurt
like,
at one point?
what?
No,
Really?
no.
You've
You ever been on
got like
trampoline?
legs.
Yeah, you have godlike legs. You can bounce forever.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, I
knew
assume
that. He knew that.
Well, I mean, this guy. Well, at least you're here, guys. This place is great. If you want a sandwich, you just think of a sandwich, and poof, you got a sandwich, and I poof a sandwich into my hand.
Okay. I think of a sandwich.
you-
Does it poof into my hand?
It does not poof into your hand.
It doesn't work.
Wait, you can't?
No.
Maybe you don't believe hard enough. Nico believes in stuff better than you. Nico, you make a. What do you want to eat?
Hold on. Nope, didn't work, bud.
Oh no! Wait, I'm the only one. Ooh. Okay. Well,
I bet it was Folletti.
Folletti.
That's quite the leap of faith.
No, she's out. She's got the blade, doesn't she? I bet she's the one, cause she was determined that we get here quick, cause she knew that we would get in the blade. It was Folletti.
Folletti had nothing to do with the Sultan.
I think Folletti is scared and hoping you guys
It
are gonna
was a
come.
trick, cause she can trick you with that sweet talk. She tricked me once with that sweet talk.
Hey,
You
Pebble.
really have an issue with women. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want to talk to someone about that. Probably not a woman.
I'm talking to y'all about this.
We've tried. There's no getting through to us. We literally, we're all men. One of us is a rock. We're really
One
not
of-
going anywhere with this.
Then one of you explain how we got in this blade. Then explain it to me. Come, you tell me the explanation.
Listen, we wished, or we tried to get something through a sultan, right? To a random guy we probably shouldn't have trusted. I would put the onus on him more than Folletti, the powerless woman.
Did you ask the Sultan to take you to the Blade?
No, well, maybe.
No, you asked to go.
GLA.
Pebble?
I didn't talk to him.
We asked to go to Pebble.
I'm still
He
blaming
would
you.
talk- I'm a dumb woman, remember?
I don't
I'm
know.
just a dumb
that's right,
female.
yeah,
He wouldn't talk to me.
Doran
That's
remembers
right.
everything.
Right.
Doran, what do you remember us asking the Sultan?
Well, Trax, I believe you asked the Sultan to send us to Pebble.
I did? Crap. All right.
Congratulations, you
Alright.
made it.
Pebble, you were in here with Pyre originally, correct?
Yeah.
How
When-
did he get out?
Oh, he had some chains he was locked in, and I kind of helped him out.
How?
I pulled out my sword, and I went whoosh, and then the chains
The-
were poof, and then he went ha ha ha, ha and then boop, and then he was gone.
So where are your chains?
Can we see his chains?
You cannot see his change.
We can't see.
Did I remember if
anything.
I see my change? Did I have chains?
Chains.
You do. So you see, if you remember before, I told you that you saw chains that were on your ankles and on your wrists. And it was kind of like a smoky, kind of a very faint thing. And the chains kind of went off. But
And then-
now,
I see, but so I look down and I see the chains,
mm-hmm.
and then I look and I follow the chains, and they're connected to each of them.
What?
You see, Pebble sees chains, the chains that are on him that are connecting now to each of you.
Oh.
You guys cannot see your chains.
Well,
So-
at least you can't leave me now.
So where are your chains, Pebble? Are you
Where
chained here?
I'm not chained to the wall or anything.
Okay.
In fact,
What?
this is castle, and I look at the doors, and the doors open up, and there's an outside, and yeah, like the trampolines just keep going. You can just bounce right out.
No, Pebs, when you shattered his chains,
Huh?
did you get chained yourself?
I did, right?
Yes.
I was noticed a chain. Yes.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
How come we can't see your chains then?
I don't know. Sounds like a you problem, but if you want,
Sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, we don't have powers like he does, right? I mean, you can.
I mean, I'll poof, and I'll maybe make some chains appear. Maybe they're not the real chains, but
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Everyone's chained.
Hilarious.
here we go.
Everyone's
Wait,
chained.
whoa.
Is it-
Hold on.
Wait, so now we can all
Hello?
see chain.
What?
Yes.
Did you
So
just
then-
chain all of us?
Well, you already changed. I just made chains that you can see. I mean, if you like, I can take them and I poof them away, and now they're gone, right?
Yep. Now the chains are gone.
Then can I
Um,
take my great axe and then just kind of hit it between Pebble and who's ever he's chained next
A little to the left. A little to the left.
Okay, a little to the left of who he's chained next to.
You cut straight into a trampoline,
And we all fall through it.
and some people fall through.
Now I got to make another one.
But poof,
Did I break
it's
the
made
chain?
again.
Did
You don't see a
Pebble-
chain.
But Pebble, did I break this invisible chain that you see?
No, it's still there.
So just to remind you, Ian, of what happened, you had appeared inside of the castle.
hmm
You had climbed up on
Climbed up onto the throne.
the throne. Pyre appeared. You could see the chains on Pyre. Once you released him, his chains went away, Pyre left, and then they appeared on you.
Okay. Now I'm remembering. Voice in my head is reminding me how all this went down.
Oh, what?
I mean, you're a god. You're having godlike, reflection here.
Right. Huh. But all right, go. I'm gonna walk over to where the throne is, and
Mhm.
I'll point them up there and say, "Can you guys go up there?"
Okay, so I just want so you are focusing on the throne.
Yeah.
Okay. So like I said, you're God. You know everything inside of this place.
Uh-huh.
You know that the power comes from the throne. You know that when someone goes in onto the throne, if you give them permission to do so, they will take over the power of being the god inside of the blade.
Okay, I was thinking if they go up there, they can see the chains, but that's more than that.
No, you would have to give them like if they climbed up on there, they would just be sitting on a thing. But if you were to give them permission to go on there and replace you,
That's how I came about.
they would be the guy. Well, no, it would not release you. You need somebody to come from the outside via the particular phrase to come in.
So they can't release me. You're worthless.
All
Right. They cannot release you.
Can you get us out
They can
of the
overthrow
blade,
you.
Pebble?
Hmm?
Can you, with your godlike powers, get us out of the blade? Since we're not, so we're not the god in the blade. We're just regular guys in the blade.
I can try, but I think whoever goes out there is if I send someone out and it works, you're going to be out there alone with Folletti. So maybe Gilly.
What I was thinking.
I Gilly.
I'm not saying to do it, but what I was thinking is that I could take over the position of being in the blade from
Still trying to kill himself.
And then all of you guys, hey, don't steal my thunder here, and all you guys can be poofed out.
I don't know if it works like that.
Ian, it doesn't work like that.
I figured he would
I
know
really
whether
don't want to
that
get
was
pooped out.
Yeah.
Yes, you know that somebody would have to come in the blade using the phrase, and if they came in the blade and you would give them permission to sit on the throne, everybody that's chained here would go outside of the blade. But you're all chained in here together right now.
Okay.
So if Folletti's really scared, we could ask her if she'd do that.
That was what I'm thinking. The question is just saying the words all they need? Like I was trying to steer the damn Genoa when I said the words.
You know that phrase sort of, by them doing it by trying to, how do I want to say this? Kind of, yes. It's not just like an accidental thing. They have to consciously want to use that phrase, not just like repeat it. Like they have to consciously want to use it to do something. Like you knew that Pyre said, hey, if you say this while you do this, then you're going to get right up here with me, which he wasn't lying about. You know that you would have to get, if that was the case, if that's what you wanted to do, you would have to get someone to want to come into the blade by saying the phrase. Like it wouldn't be tricking somebody to say something. They'd have to consciously want to do it.
All right. So I know how to get someone in. How do I get someone want to be in?
Well, if they're afraid of being outside, maybe going into the blade is a better choice.
Okay. Well, right now the only three people I can talk to were Folletti, Pyre, and Nico. Three people I could talk to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pyre isn't going to fall for it.
Pyre, I think Folletti mentioned to me that Pyre was trying to get the blade.
But not get into it. He'd only be trapped in it.
Yeah, he tricked you to get out. He ain't coming back in. No,
Yeah,
at least not voluntarily.
He understands what coming into this blade means. I don't know if Folletti understands what that means yet.
Right. But I think we could probably talk to her and ask her if she'd be willing to do that. The only problem is that we could, if we destroy the blade, we'd kill Folletti.
I just need to not.
What's the problem with that?
I just need to not mention the fact that she gets trapped in here and replaces us when she sets us free. That's all.
Of course, you just heard that.
Exactly.
No, I wasn't talking to her.
No, he wasn't
I was
talking
kidding.
to
I was kidding. The only question I have, or not even question, my thought to the group here is Pyre duped Pebble. And we
Sweet little
know
pebble.
Faletti had the blade at one point. He tried to dupe her. Come on. We all know he tried
I don't
to
think
get
she
out
had
with
the
her.
blade at one point. I think she has the blade now, and that's the only.
And she's not
I'm
attuned
pretty
to
sure
it.
she said she wanted it back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so,
she
Well,
so
never
granted-
attuned to it.
right.
We
so
don't know
you got
that.
okay, you guys know that it was the assassin's blade and that blade had given the assassins a place on the
Council.
the ruling council. All right. So you know that it was in the possession of the assassins. You know that for sure.
For 100 years.
I think, boy, I 49 episodes is a lot to remember. I'm almost positive that at one point or another we mentioned her not attuning to it, but I'm not 100% sure.
I'm pretty sure
From
that's
my
the case.
understanding, the progression was that the Assassin's Guild had the blade, and the previous holder of the blade left Lambrelli and was doing something and was killed, and that's how No-Nos came into the blade. And then since then, I don't think Folletti's had an opportunity to touch it. So I don't know if she's ever actually touched the blade.
That's a good point.
Correct. Since you guys have started, there has not been a time that you would know until right now that Faletti has touched the blade. I can't imagine a time when, because it was always on Pebble
That sounds right.
until Brian took it. Now you don't know what happened at that point, but that's what you guys would believe. Now you don't know what happened 10 years ago.
For that, yeah.
Right. But you know that since you guys have come into the city, it has not happened.
Right. So we don't know if Pyre ever talked to Faletti or not.
Right. You guys have no knowledge of whether that happened or not. I'm not saying whether it happened or not. You guys would have no knowledge
Right.
of that.
She did say that she was careful not to do what Pebble did, basically. She didn't. She knew that it would get her in trouble if she ever did that.
Long story short, we should be trying to convince her to get in here.
Get in here. Tell her she can get in here.
Come on
Cut
in,
it.
the water's fine.
It's
She can
nice
come
and
in-
safe in here.
She can free us. Not going to mention she's going to replace us, but she can free us and take and bring us out, and we can all fight the Inquisitors or Pyre, whoever's out there.
So you're gonna lie to her and say that she can come out?
Oh my
too?
god, yes. He's going to lie to her.
Really?
Let's do it. Oh, that's the other guy. Never mind.
She's lied to
Who's
us.
the evil one?
Us. It doesn't matter. Who's the
Apparently.
surviving ones?
I was going to say, what alignment do you guys consider yourselves to be?
Chaotic good.
That definitely wouldn't be good.
I have it written down here.
I think I was chaotic good.
Okay.
I did neutral good.
I'm just asking. I mean, the plan sounds somewhere in the line of we want to trick somebody into committing suicide.
Well, we don't know that. We might still have a chance to get her out.
Mm-hmm.
That'll
Sure.
hardly
That's
sleep.
not
tonight.
what the
I
conversation has been.
Are planning
Lauren?
on tricking an evil person
What does
into
it matter?
committing suicide.
It's not really suicide as much as we're going to kill her.
No,
If
we are planning on imprisoning an evil person into a blade.
Right. And then
Guys.
using the what? To what?
Right.
I
So
hate
no
to
matter-
say it,
destroy-
We're just
but-
getting Pebble out. That's
When
all.
we destroy
that's
the
all
blade,
Billy tells me.
someone's going to be in here.
Correct.
That's
So
true.
we are murdering her. We're not
You-
committing. We're not making her commit suicide.
So, Ian, you do know that. You know that somebody has to be
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
the
And-
master of the blade, whatever you want to call it, the
Yep.
person inside the blade that has the godlike powers at
Yep.
all times.
Yep.
There's no way for it to work out that it
We
doesn't.
can try and get Pyre back in it.
Yeah, but
Billy's
he knows.
He
He
knows.
know. He's
Yeah.
at this point. He knows what's involved. What he knows what coming back in here would do. He knows what freeing us would do. He knows what taking our place would do. He doesn't want. He's been stuck in here for thousands and thousands and thousands of years before us.
Tracks. Maybe it's time to call on Kikanuti and call on Melora and call on the gods that were a part of this in the first place.
I'm a god now.
Yep.
Like I said,
I will-
Tracks.
I'll call on you.
It's
Fix it.
time
Yeah.
to call on Kikanuti and call on
I-
Melora and
I-
call on the gods that were part of this the first time.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, and I know Kikanuti was kind of a big part of entrapping Pyre in the first place, so
Right.
she would have a vested interest in making sure that he doesn't, get free with all his powers.
Wreak
and-
havoc.
yeah,
I believe Melora was there, right? She was in the painting.
No.
yep.
She was in the
love
painting,
that
right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
She was the
I
one
don't-
reading the scroll in the painting, wasn't
Right.
It was
I think she
Melora.
was,
Yeah.
I thought it was Kikanuti that was doing it.
I'm sorry, Kikanuti was. Sorry, you're right.
Kikanuti was.
But I thought you
Right.
said Melora was in the painting.
She was in there, right?
I think pretty
Yes,
much
yes,
all the,
yes, because
'Cause of the
yes,
all the-
that's
all the
how-
temples, all the
temples,
temples
yeah.
of Lambrelli were represented
Yes.
in the painting because they lined up with
Yeah.
their maps.
That,
You are
Yep.
correct.
I mean,
Yep.
so that's what I'm saying. So it's like, hey, Trax, maybe it's time for us to. I mean, I don't know
All right,
how
I-
faithful.
We'll need to
everybody else is.
sacrifice someone in order to get the prayer working properly. So who's volunteering?
Wow. Wow.
Who
All of
will
a sudden,
be-
everyone's quiet.
Well, are we talking about alignment again?
I don't have an alignment.
You do. You just don't know it.
No, I didn't write it down on purpose because the last time I had an alignment and
You
Jim
have
Jim
an
said
alignment.
no. Jim said that you are how you act.
Exactly, which means you have an alignment. You just
You
don't
have
have
an
one
alignment.
written down.
You just don't have it written down.
You
Oh,
just haven't
okay.
have it
Is
written
that what
down.
you?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you now.
How you act is your alignment.
Exactly.
Basically.
So if you kill
Yeah.
Folletti by lying to her and tricking her into here, I wouldn't consider that a good action.
Well,
But if she's evil,
That justifies it.
but
Yes.
The end justifies the means.
think about all those evil rats we killed
Well-
back in the sewer. Those were some pretty evil rats.
We were defending ourselves.
So
But I
how,
want to
how are you
know-
guys assuming? Like, I want to just, this is just for me, just to know, where do you get that Folletti's evil?
She's an assassin.
Gilly
wasn't my
told me.
question.
She's literally the leaders of the assassins.
Exactly.
That
Gilly
doesn't-
told
tricked
me.
me.
Yeah, Gilly told
I'm
me.
not. I'm not convinced that she is
She
evil.
tricked me.
I've never been convinced she's evil. She's just very self-serving and
Conniving.
Yeah, more like a
conniving.
neutral.
Obviously, she's been using us. All of it not evil, but
She might
At
be
this
like
point-
She's more like
neutral,
a chaotic neutral. type.
this
lawful.
point-
I would say she's lawful.
oh yeah, she's probably real lawful.
She seems-
she's,
Probably
she's-
lawful neutral.
She seems to
Um,
be very lawful, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But right now, she's our only chance, from what I can figure out.
I just don't want you just to assume because somebody is an assassin that they are evil.
I'm pretty sure that's a safe assumption. Assassin,
It's
evil.
really not. It's really not. It's
Why?
they-
Really not.
It's a perfectly legit job in Lambert.
yeah, it's a legitimate job in Lambrella.
They have their own
So it's
guild.
prostitution.
That's
Are you saying
I'm
prostitutes?
not
are
sure
evil?
where you make that jump, but all right.
Well, there's a whole section of the city dedicated to that. Well,
You've
there
never
is
been
to
there.
the
You have no idea.
Yeah, we
I
haven't
said,
even
you've never
done
been
that.
there. How do you
You
know,
guys have-
Gilly?
Run like scared little babies away from the city.
if
Don't
it's
even-
organized to the point where that they have a guild, it's legal, which means it's not evil. Well,
Not
I guess-
necessarily.
Evil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree.
Yes,
Evil,
I'm-
can
yeah.
be organized. Look at the mob.
That's true, and especially in the real world we live in. I got to stop saying the moral decision. You got to separate morality from legality.
exactly.
I'm just
I
saying
don't
that
want to talk about
you-
morality in the
You
real world.
can't. Yeah, you can't just automatically say assassin evil. Can assassins be evil? Absolutely. It's one of those like, are there evil assassins? Yes. Are all assassins evil? No.
have a.
But
I just
I wanna
chilling
have
for money is generally not good
Mm.
because they're not like
What about
an
samurais?
assassin. Is it what?
Aren't samurais assassins or no ninjas? Ninjas.
No,
Ninjas
right?
are
And
assassins.
ninjas were considered despicable.
Were they? They-
Yes,
they-
shadow warriors. They weren't great.
All right.
What about the guy
I
who
thought they
pulls
were
the
just
switch
very
on?
loyal.
What about the guy who pulls the switch on the electric chair? Who works for the corrections department? He's just doing his job.
Following orders.
Exactly. He doesn't
Right.
make
So
them
weren't
evil.
the Nazis. I would say they were evil too.
Okay. I
All
don't
right,
think we should
all
have a
All right,
philosophical
you can't just
discussion.
automatically go back to
Conversation back.
Nazis and just assume that that's
Oh
cool.
my god.
Wow.
Okay.
How did we go here?
That's where following orders comes from, guys. That's where that term comes from.
Yes, yes.
That's where it goes to.
All right.
Sorry. It's like history 101 shit.
Oh God, I didn't come to play D&D to debate morality.
Exactly. All right.
Kind of what
Okay,
we're
all right.
doing.
So look, so this isn't.
But this is a moral decision, right?
Right, but this is not a question anymore. Okay, so
Right.
don't try and bring real world into it. I'm
Right.
saying, I'm telling you, not all assassins are evil. What you believe is up to you. I don't care. I'm telling you, not all assassins are evil. So now that is just a thing. Okay.
Got it.
Okay, but here's my question. What about the Inquisitors? Something said, didn't Pebble say there was something about the Inquisitors?
I'm still confused about all this. So Folletti was hiding from the Inquisitors who work for Pyre, or is Pyre just a separate person who's also trying to get the blade? And is he skulking around looking for Folletti?
You don't really know. I mean, you have people outside you could communicate that could maybe give you more information about that, but you don't know exactly what's going on outside.
So
You
my
just know what you've been told.
Okay, so if someone is holding the blade while it's destroyed, do they get destroyed?
We wouldn't know that.
Holding the blade or in the blade?
In the blade, right?
Holding the blade.
Oh.
I don't think.
If somebody was, so that's an interesting question. I haven't thought about that. So if somebody is holding the blade, how is the blade destroyed? So it would have to be, the options are the blade is destroyed from the outside or the blade is destroyed from the inside. I would say if the blade was destroyed from the outside, then no. If the blade was destroyed from the inside, possibly.
Is that possible though?
I mean, God Ian.
I mean, if it's a
right,
magical
find
destruction, I
It's
can
God
assume it's just
Pebble, not God Ian.
Sorry. God Pebble. God Pebble. Sorry.
I've already got a complex. Don't
I know,
don't hurt me anymore.
I know.
If it's, I mean, it's a magical destruction, so I would assume it could either poof away,
Like,
just disintegrate,
Or
but I don't
explode.
explode, right, and take everything within 20 feet with it.
We've never used this thing before. How would we know?
So I don't think that Pebble knows. Do you know what they're talking about?
I mean,
Does Pebble know what they're talking about?
we've discussed the fact the gem will destroy the blade.
Okay, so you guys have
I
discussed.
am
this with
aware
Pebble.
of that. Yeah,
Gotcha.
we had
Okay.
that in our last conversation, and that was when I was like, "Well, don't do that when I'm still here." Obviously,
Correct.
So, yeah,
So-
we've had that discussion.
Right. So. Yeah. So Pebble, since you're thinking about this now, the destruction of the blade, and you know what that gem can do, and the gem's inside the blade with you, so you would know everything because you are a god here.
Sure.
You're the god here, sorry. You know that the only thing inside this blade that is, and I'm going to throw up air quotes here, permanent and magical is the throne.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that if you were to put that thing on the throne, you could destroy the blade from the inside.
But we are still in it.
Correct. I'm not saying it's a good option. I'm saying it is an option.
Okay.
I'm
And-
just trying to figure out if it would make the blade into some sort of like bomb.
I don't think he could know that. You're trying to make the blade into a bomb. That, you know what? And I wrote down like a lot of things that I thought we were going to be talking about tonight. That wasn't one of them. So the blade, the description you had from the fire giant of the thing working was you place it on the magical item and then it immolates it. So it just melts down. It becomes like flowing lava basically, and then it just disappears. So I would say that the answer you would think is no.
Okay.
All right. So I will say that, like I said, Pebble, you know that, you know, if you were to put it on there, it would start the 1 minute clock. Right. And you also know, is Cole still up?
No.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, your video.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you. We can't
Yeah,
hear
it's
my
okay.
phone-
Yeah.
My phone's currently at 7%, so I'm probably not going to last.
Oh, I thought you had it plugged in.
It is, and it's draining hard.
Oh,
Jim
jeez.
doesn't know what that's like.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're
Sounds
talking
like
about.
a problem we've had before. So
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Well, shoot. Okay. We're gonna do the best we can. Maybe.
I mean,
give
that's
Mark a
fine,
call.
and
Maybe
you
he's
guys
gonna-
can finish without me. Like, it's not.
If you
it's
do
not
this
a big
with,
deal.
if you turn your video off and just do this to audio, you'll probably be fine.
He'll be fine
that.
if you turn off
We'll
video.
see.
Turn
give
off
that
your
a shot.
video. Turn off your video and just
Actually,
That'll
audio.
work.
yeah, it'd be nice if you could just call me and then I could put it on the phone.
I don't think
Oh.
that'd work very well either.
Yeah, 'cause I've got to get the
Sound
audio.
quality would be horrible.
Yeah, I've got to get the audio, and that wouldn't work.
Oh,
So yeah, go ahead and turn off your video. Did you turn off your video? Oh, there you
Yeah.
There it goes. All right,
go. Okay.
we're good.
All right. So then hopefully we'll get that, and just let us know if your batteries.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah,
All right. That should help your battery a lot.
hopefully we'll see.
Yeah,
I
and
turned
about-
off the. Yeah, so I'm audio only.
Okay. Yeah, in a couple minutes, give it a shot and just see what it looks like, the battery.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so back to Pebble. Now who's thinking his godlike thoughts into this. Pebble, you know that if the blade is destroyed from outside,
Mhm.
everybody inside or whoever's inside is gone. Kaput.
Right.
Immediately done for, no questions asked. You feel like if the blade is destroyed from the inside, that there is a chance that the people inside could possibly have one of two things happen to them. Number one is they could immediately transport themselves outside the blade. Number two is basically, so let me go full meta on this.
Hmm.
I'm going to give you two rolls.
Uh-huh.
They're going to be Arcana rolls.
Oh.
Can I help?
You need a 25.
I'm a +1 on Arcana, so it's
Right.
not even possible.
You need a 25 or a natural 20.
you have an you can do inspiration, DM inspiration.
Okay.
That's
All
still.
right. So hold on a second.
Thorn
You would
wanted
get-
to help.
hang on. Let me-
There's no help. There's no help.
Shit.
Would
There's no help.
bardic inspiration help? I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean, technically by the rules, it's a plus. It's still a plus to a check.
Right.
Yeah, it says
So-
ability check.
You would get 2 chances per person. If anybody makes it on the first roll, they would appear outside of the blade. If they fail the first roll, then only one of 2 things could happen to them. Number 1 is passing it on the second roll, which will kill you and send you to your god. The second option is failing it on the second roll, which will utterly destroy the person.
So there's no way we all make it out.
No,
Right.
The odds of that.
not with that kind of roll.
Dude, no, I don't think any of us wants to take that big of a chance. I still think I think that's maybe last
Resort.
final,
Okay,
last resort.
instead of all of us having to do that, maybe only one of us has to do that, because if we can ask Folletti if she'll come in here and get us out, then I could come back and replace Folletti and then do it myself, and it'll only be one of us making the rolls. Not that Folletti would
Okay.
agree to that.
Once, not I have to
Again.
be the dick about this, but once Folletti's in the blade, I don't give a shit.
I agree.
We're all out. She's in. She got us in this mess. Kinda.
No, the Sultan got us in this mess. Or
No, no,
actually,
I'm talking,
Was it
Actually-
the Wisher or the
actually,
Wishy?
Trax got us in this mess.
I mean, technically,
so
Pebble got you into this
Trax,
mess.
Trax should be
but-
the guy who's the fall guy. Okay.
Goes down with the ship.
Yeah.
I don't. You're not thinking long enough. You are not the cause of any of this stuff. The fact that you're here now, that sucks. But I think Folletti is the one who put us in search of this blade.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted it so bad. She can live in it for a few minutes until we blow it up.
Well, there is the chance that we could fight off. Well, no.
Right. That's what I'm saying. We still we can get out of here, and there's a chance that we can, escape with the blade and then deal with that outside. But we
Could
still got.
could we use
Either
the
way,
blade-
we destroy the blade or we don't. We still have to deal with Inquisitors.
All right, Pebble.
Yeah.
If you had the blade with Folletti inside, giving you the power, okay,
Yeah.
would you be able to destroy Pyre?
Ooh. Oof. But I know how. Do I know the full power of a person attuned with the blade? Do I know what Pyre knows at this point?
Roll Arcana.
I just told you I suck at that.
I didn't.
Wait
I
a
know
minute.
you did.
You,
have-
didn't ask me
Hold
that.
on.
You just
hold,
told me to
Pebble,
roll.
Pebble, hold on.
Eh.
I can give you Bardic Inspiration. That gives you a D8. And you can use your DM Inspiration.
I'm not wasting the DM inspiration for this
Okay,
knowledge roll.
I'll give you a
I'll use-
D8.
I'll use your Bardic Inspiration.
Fine.
Oh, the 7 on the Bardic Inspiration, but a 4 on the D20. So
Oh.
that means 5 plus 7 is
12?
12.
You wasted my Bardic Inspiration.
You
Better than
You-
wasting my DM
Oh,
inspiration.
God.
you don't know the full extent of the power that you would have outside of the blade, but you do know that you would have to be fully attuned to the blade.
Right, which I would need
To
8
get
hours to do once I get out.
Whatever power it is you would get.
Gotcha.
And we don't have 8 hours to attune before Pyre
Right.
gets here.
Okay. I still think the first option, the easy option, is to try and get Folletti in here to free us.
Good luck.
Once she's in the blade, we can deal with that.
How are you going to convince her to do that?
I'm Pebble, man. I can-
Yeah.
I'm very likable.
Sweet baby
Yeah.
Pebble.
I think we need to
I
have a
fooled all
plan.
of you, didn't I? No kidding.
I think we need to have a plan, and my suggestion is exactly what I said before. Have Folletti come in here, free us, and then have me go back and replace her.
Okay, she either believes that or not. Either way, it doesn't make a difference. If she doesn't believe to enough to come in here, she's not going to believe that we're going to rescue her either.
That's true.
All right.
So
But-
just pause just for 1 second. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Is Cole still here?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to make sure. How's your battery doing?
6%.
Oh,
Still going down.
Okay.
Well, it's slower, so we'll
It's still
see.
going slower. We'll see.
Yeah. Discord is terrible.
All right.
Okay.
Do you have any
Okay.
other apps running that you could turn off?
It's the
No, I
phone.
don't. I wasn't planning on playing on my phone, so like my phone is only like 35% because normally I charge my phone during our sessions.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So
Right.
yeah, so it started low.
All right.
Does your computer do audio only?
Well, that's the issue is I can't get audio to work with my computer.
Oh, okay.
It
Yeah.
only does
That's
the video.
the only issue. Okay, great.
Yeah, is like I can't hear anything through Discord on my computer right now. I can't connect the devices, so
All
All right. Let's just try and keep on going then.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I guess I'm gonna talk to Folletti.
Okay. So you can talk to two people you know of outside of the blade.
I'm in the
Folletti
blade
and
now.
Pyre.
No. Letty and Pyre. No, yeah. Well, I mean, you can always talk to Nico if you want to.
Yeah, I can turn and say hi.
Nico, I feel like he's just kind of like sitting on the trampoline, just like bouncing just a little bit, just kind of getting his.
I'm trying to concentrate and meditate like I normally do, but everyone keeps walking, so I'm like, what the hell is
There you go. Okay. All right. So you are going to attempt to communicate with Folletti.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead.
And I remember the words, right? I remember.
Yes.
All right.
If you don't, I've got them written down again. I think you had them written down before.
I'm
but
sure I do. I'm sure you've got it in a DM to me also.
Right.
All right. All right. So I will. Sorry. Yeah, there it is. All right. I'm talking to Folletti.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say, Folletti, you there? You still hiding? You okay?
Well, yes, I'm still here, little Pebble.
Okay.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. It's great. We got trampolines in here and everything. It's fun.
Fantastic.
Explain to me again. Who's is it Pyre or is it Inquisitors or the Jackals? Who is out there trying to get you?
the Jackals?
Well, you see, Pebble, right now, I'm alone.
Uh-huh.
I cannot leave. I'm stuck inside the mountain, and I can start to hear what sounds like fighting.
Oh.
And it appears it's moving towards me.
So one or more of those groups I just mentioned is probably fighting to the winner gets you and the blade?
It sounds like somebody's coming in my direction, and I don't think that they're coming here to say hi to me. So,
Okay.
yes, I don't know exactly who it is.
Well-
But yes, it seems like if somebody does get a hold of the blade, though, it would be bad.
Okay. How would you feel if me and my friends came out and took over guarding the blade for you?
if you and your friends come out, are all of you inside of the blade?
Funny story. Yes. Yeah, they're in here with me now.
I thought they were going to
Gilly,
come
Gilly
here to
says-
help
Gilly
me.
says hi.
Tell her we have to have a mint julep sometime soon.
Absolutely, she's looking so much forward to it. She can't wait.
Can't
Sure
wait,
she is.
darling.
But yeah, we can come out and we can maybe take care of the situation because we're good like that.
We'll come out.
Well, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of need you to come in and let us out.
I think you're gonna have to explain this to me a little bit more. I don't understand how I could let you out. I mean,
Okay. So
Can we hear Pebble talking to her?
I would say that since Pebble's the god inside the blade, that Pebble could make this to where you guys could like a speaker system where you guys could hear.
Yeah.
Fun.
I
So
totally
can make it to where
I totally could be having this conversation completely mentally, but Pebble's the kind of guy who's shouting this conversation. He's the guy who's talking loud on his cell phone in the middle of a movie theater.
So since you're the one doing it, do you want them to have the ability to hear what she's saying?
Yes.
Or do you
I don't-
want them to have the ability to hear and speak through you?
No. We don't want this to conference call because then Trax will speak up and then shit will happen.
I was more worried about Gilly, but whatever. Okay, so you guys can hear, yes. So Nico, you can hear what's going on. You can hear the conversation.
Okay. Before he starts speaking, I'm like waving my hands. No, don't say that. Don't tell her she has to come in here. Tell her to use the magic words to get us out.
I kind of already said it though, didn't I?
Yep.
I know.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm
Ian,
trying to.
And Ian, like I said before, Pebble knows that the person has to want to come inside the blade by using
Oh,
the phrase.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough.
Okay.
I was just reacting, I guess.
So I'll back to Filet. All right, so you have to come in, but it's only someone fresh from the outside who can let us out. Once we're out, we can get I can get all of us out. I'm the one with all the power in here, unfortunately. These other guys, they're worthless to me in here. But once you set me free, I can get all of us out, and then we can all fight these guys, or just sneak out with the blade, because we're sneaky too.
Well, let's do an initial, because we're going to have several rolls here.
I'm sure.
Why don't we do an initial deception check?
Still only a +1 on that. Now I'm going to use, I guess is this the initial roll here where I should probably use my inspiration to get her believing the story, or is the final roll that I need to get her?
Well, I don't know how many is going to be right now, but
I'm
right
going to use
now-
my DM inspiration right now.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, others can still give away
Yes,
their DM
we can all
inspiration,
give
Jeff.
us.
Oh, yes.
Give you
Oh, yeah.
ours.
Don't.
You're going to be feeding me inspiration.
Yep.
in Swivel Game, please.
We're
All right,
gonna.
I'm gonna roll.
But that makes us complicit in your lie.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you're the only one that cares
Yep.
about that, Trax.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to roll 2d20 and +1 for deception. 18 and a 19. So
Ooh.
20 on the deception check.
Okay.
30-20.
All right. So could you repeat your last question? I'm sorry, we went around with.
This was
You said
this
something
was-
along the lines
this is I can get us all out of here once you need to come in here, set me free, and I can drag all of us out.
All right. So what exactly? Because we have made sure that we did not attune to the blade, so that we would not be under the influence of Pyre.
Right.
So how do I? What would I do once I get inside the blade?
Once you get inside, there's a throne here. Once you sit on it, then you become sort of like instant attuned to the blade. To not Pyre's not even part of this equation anymore. It's kind of just me. So you don't have to worry about avoiding the attunement because you don't want to deal with Pyre. That's not going to happen anymore. But it will give you the power to set me free. And then I can bring us all out. Problem is, we're stuck in here, and you need someone from the outside.
Well,
to do
when
that.
when you say take us all out,
Uh-huh.
are you talking about me
All of us.
also?
Sure, I'm really hoping I can bring a trampoline or two with us, too.
Roll deception.
Does anyone want to give me an inspiration?
I will.
Yes, sir. Right here.
All right, I will use one of yours. Oh, shit, it's a 6 and an 8. So plus 1 gives me a 9.
Oh my God.
So you see, I mean, just from the little you're telling me, I feel like you're using the power of Pyre. Is that
I don't-
correct?
I'm not quite sure I have. Well, I mean, in the blade, yeah, I think what Pyre had. Yeah, I got some Pyre power now.
So if you have that power, then why don't you just release everyone from the blade?
There is a thing you need to do when you get here to allow me to do that. Because otherwise, Pyre would have been out of here thousands of years ago if you could just do that.
Right, but it doesn't make any sense that I
You're
could go.
thinking too hard about it.
Well, you're correct there. It seems that this.
I find if you
This-
go through life not thinking about things too hard, it's just a general better experience.
You see, Pebble,
Trying to get a
I'm in
change
a
of
little
lifestyle too.
conundrum here. You see, on one hand, I'd really like to believe you, but this
But on
sounds
the other
a little
hand, you're kind of shit out of luck right now if you don't.
sounds a little sketchy. On the other hand, whoever or whatever is coming for the blade, I really don't want them to have possession of it because that could be bad for everybody.
I agree. And I think the chances of them getting the blade are better if we're out there.
On the
Maybe
third hand,
You have 3 hands.
You agree. Damn it.
Who is coming for the blade?
on the third hand, I don't feel like committing suicide either. This is a
Wait, who said
conundrum.
anything about that?
Whoa, hey, whoa.
No one's dying.
Well, if you just how
I told you. I go in the blade, bring us all out. That's probably the lie she didn't believe, though. And we're all safe.
I just feel like you're not telling me the full truth here, and that makes me nervous.
More nervous than the fighting that's going on outside the door you're behind.
Well, that
You
is a good
trusted-
point.
You trusted us to get this blade. So you either keep trusting or we're all dead, probably.
Roll persuasion.
I was just about to say, how about a persuasion this time? Inspiration, please.
I'll give it to you.
Okay. Still +1. It's a 5 and a 15, so 16 total on persuasion.
Yeah, you see, it is a conundrum, that's for sure. I know that there are powers coming here that would make whoever's life is inside that blade probably a living hell.
Wait, what?
But well, there are powers. I can hear the sounds of combat coming, and it does not sound like a little clashes of steel. You know what I mean?
What powers are coming?
I mean, I would tell her off the call. Remember, she said the Inquisitors or the Jackals or Pyre. We're not sure.
Right. You are not sure what's coming towards her. She does not sound like she's sure. I mean, she's told you that. She's not sure of what's coming towards her.
But if it's the Inquisitors, it's very, very, very bad. And they can't get the blade.
Right. Right. We all agree whoever's out there cannot get this blade. We don't want them getting the blade. We need to get out of the blade and get the blade out of there. So therefore, you're our own. Help us, oh Faletti, you're our only hope.
See, I just feel like you're just not telling me something, and that makes me very nervous. Very nervous. So, why don't you spill the beans and tell me exactly what's going on?
Ask her how good her arcana is.
All right, so yeah, there's maybe a little bit of a chance you get stuck here when we go out. That's what I think you're thinking about.
There it is. So,
but
if
you
I
have
get
a better
this-
chance of getting out of here on your own than we do.
Who has the best arcana in our group? Is it Doran?
That'd be
It's
me.
gonna be yeah, it's gonna definitely.
It's
What's your
Doran.
plus
He's-
on that?
9.
9.
And if I give you or if I give you Bardic Inspiration, it's 9 plus a D8.
I don't see what are we arguing here about?
That's what I was wondering.
Well, if we could do the old switcheroo and Doran stays in there last, and then tries the old blow
it's
up
not
the
about
throne.
switching. If Pebble is free from the blade, you're chained to me. You're all four of you dragged along with me.
I know, but we could
Right.
do the switcheroo where Faletti comes in there and then one of us comes back. And if one of us comes back, Doran has the biggest chance to get free.
I will tell Faletti.
Actually, Gilly's thinking about staying in the blade.
None of you can stay in the blade. You're all getting out. It's a matter of going back in the blade afterwards.
But
Right.
Gilly would rather sacrifice herself than let the Inquisitors get the blade.
Well, that's
like-
great and that's fine and great and all, but Pebble's not going to let you do that.
So just so, because I think some of you know exactly what's going on, but some may be a little confused. So I think that what Ian is talking about was you would have to switch out all of you
Right.
for Faletti,
Yeah.
and then I believe what I'm
One
hearing.
of
If I'm not, tell me I'm wrong. One of you go back in and swap
Exactly.
back out with Faletti.
That's what, yes,
Yeah.
that is what Trax is
and then
talking about.
and then so then that person would be in there. Then that person would attempt to destroy the blade from within, leaving their life up to a roll.
Exactly.
I don't.
Okay.
Gilly's willing to do that.
But the thing is who would Faletti trust? Because I don't think she would make an agreement with us unless someone she could trust would make the swap back. And I think it's Trax. I think that's the person that she would trust.
Why? Not that I doubt it. I just don't know why.
Because I've always taken her side in a lot of these discussions.
Fair enough.
Now,
Okay.
I'm assuming that she's on hold right now. So
Yeah.
She just has elevator music.
She's hearing Muskrat Love.
Oh gosh.
She's not going to come in here and commit suicide. She'd have to.
Yeah.
She'd have to have someone she trusts tell her that we would swap back.
No.
Right.
She may trust
I
you,
don't-
but Gilly, the problem is that Gilly will do anything to stop the Inquisitors. And
That's a good
She must-
argument too.
and
Right.
so
Yeah.
So-
she's not going to leave it up to chance, and she's afraid that if the blade gets in the Inquisitor's hands, she's going to do whatever she can to make sure that the Inquisitors won't be able to use the blade.
Do you want to tell her that, Pebble, or do you want to allow Gilly to talk to
Gilly.
Feletti?
That's yeah. Feletti.
Yes.
I'm gonna put our good buddy Gilly on the line. She wants to talk to you.
Oh, I
Rick-
love Gilly. Hello, Gilly. How are you
Gilly.
doing there?
Hi there, Feletti.
Yes.
Feletti, I know we haven't always seen eye to eye,
Well,
but all right.
I'm surprised you feel we haven't seen eye to eye, but go ahead.
I want you to trust me on this one. I promise you, if you get in the blade, I promise you that I will go back in the blade. Because the Inquisitor, I've been running from the Inquisitors my entire life. And I will do anything to make sure they don't get this blade. I will sacrifice my life to make sure they don't get this blade.
Well, see, darling, what I don't understand is what good would it do for you to be inside the blade?
I could destroy it from inside the blade. And if I had to destroy it with me in it to make sure that they didn't get it, I would do that.
Roll, what do I want you to roll? Not deception,
Persuasion,
persuasion.
natural 20.
Wow.
Mm,
Why, dear, I mean, this is such a big decision here. I mean, what assurance would I have if I was stuck inside this blade and you say you have a means to destroy the blade?
We do. What
Well-
assurance do you need from me?
I don't even know what kind of assurance I could get from you, my dear. I mean, this is. So you can't destroy the. So you're talking about you were going to commit suicide?
To keep the Inquisitors from the blade, I would sacrifice myself to save the world. Yes, I would.
What is so bad about the Inquisitors?
They're the most evil things. They want to destroy magic.
I mean, don't you think that's kind of a little overblown? I mean,
It's
know,
not. It's
back
not.
over on their place. I mean, I don't know what they do over there, but over here they've been very, very nice.
Well, they have not. I'm from where they are from, and they're not very nice over there. and they've cut people's hands off so they can't do magic, and they've destroyed people's means of doing magic, and people have to do magic on the quiet. And I was born with wild magic in me, and I've had to hide it my whole life.
I mean, a question, another question. I got a lot of questions here. Is oh, I can hear that battle coming closer. How do you know the Inquisitors have anything to do with this?
Pebble said you told him.
No, I don't think I said anything about the Inquisitors. Maybe it was
Yeah.
somebody else Pebble was talking to.
Pebble, where did you hear it?
Am I misremembering it?
I think. Oh man, I hate doing this.
Or did Pyre tell me?
I
the
think you
Inquisitors?
heard it from Pyre.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah,
all right.
I'm almost
that's right.
positive you heard it from Pyre.
It was a
Pyre-
game of telephone from Pyre to Pebble to me.
Right. There was a lot of
Mhm.
hanging up on one person and putting another one on hold.
Right.
And
So
there was a
I
lot
say
going on. So I
Pyre-
believe you heard it from Pyre.
Pyre told Pebble the Inquisitors were coming.
Yeah, you see, I just wish I knew more about what was coming here. If there was only a way to figure it out, maybe I could make a more informed decision.
Well, how could you figure it out?
I don't know. If only somebody could maybe, I don't know, communicate with people out there, then maybe they could find out exactly what's going on. Not
Jim's
really
been trying to get
sure.
me. Jim's been trying to get me to talk to Pyre since the beginning of this podcast. I could tell.
Well, doesn't Doran have all his sending spells back?
I mean, I could cast sending. I'm not sure what it would get us, especially if
Sending
Pebble
lets
could
you
just do
do.
it for free.
Yeah, sending gets you 25 words. I could have a full-on conversation if I
Right.
wanted to.
That's what
Right,
he
but it has to
wants.
be someone who's touched the blade. The only one would be Pyre, right?
All right. What? I'm still confused now. What can Pyre? What information from Pyre is going to help you make your decision, Faletti?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming I don't know what's coming. That's the thing. If I knew more about it, maybe we can make more informed decision here. But I'm still
'Cause I-
waffling. I've been rolling pretty well. Just not gonna lie, I'm rolling pretty well
Alright.
here.
'Cause here's the thing, Pyre and I were close, good friends,
Yes,
good friends.
I'm sure you were.
I
yes.
believe he said it was a magical evening.
Oh my gosh.
We attuned like no one attuned before.
Oh my God!
Okay.
Oh man.
Did you say attuned or spooned? What was that?
All right. Yeah, no. So we close, but I don't think he gives a shit about me anymore. So
Oh, Pebble.
I
I hate
think
to tell you this, but I don't think he ever gave a shit about you.
well,
Facts.
He's an evil god that was trapped inside of a blade for thousands of years. He'd probably say
Facts.
anything to anybody to get him out.
Facts.
I'm sorry to say this, but it's truth.
why would someone lie to get them to come into a blade to set them free? I don't understand.
I don't know. That's so weird. That is so weird.
Man, this world sucks. What have you turned me into? I want to go home where I was just doing laundry for my master.
Sorry,
All
Fletty
right.
took care of your master.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's all her
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah, we don't know that.
Well,
All right. But I'm still confused though. I know she's asking me to talk to Pyre. I can trust him less than I can trust Folletti. I mean, I'll talk to him and see what I can figure out.
She didn't say anything about talking to Pyre. She just said she wondered if she knew what was coming, but
All right. All right. All right. I'm gonna. You want Folletti? Just hang out. Keep hiding. We're gonna get back to you.
Well, make it soon because it seems like the fighting's getting close.
Honey, this is your this is your decision we were
Right.
waiting on here. So don't put this on me. I'll get back to you if you need to just like give the blade a good shake, and I think that'll get my attention.
Okay.
All right, so I will hang up that call,
Mm-hmm.
click, and I will try and reach out to Pyre.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you reach out to Pyre, and immediately you connect. And he says, Pebble, yes, I feel your nearness.
Ew.
Ooh,
Sounds dirty.
are you by the blade already?
I feel that I'm close.
You're coming to set me free, right? That was the whole plan, right? Because I know you're my good buddy, right?
Well, you see, as soon as we finish with our little opposition here, we should be to the blade momentarily. It's just that
Who's-
the...
Who are you dealing with? Is it not my friends? Not those jackholes, right? They're with you, weren't they?
Oh, yes, the jackals. Yes, they are with me.
You told me about the Inquisitors, though.
Oh, yes, I did. You see, the Inquisitors are right now coming up. They're a problem. Let's put it that way.
A lot of them? I mean, you and the Inquisitors, that's what, 5-6 people? Inquisitors
Oh.
can't be that much. You're a big, strong friend, right?
Well, you see, Peppo, I don't exactly have my full powers.
Oh, that's
You
right. You were
have
getting
kind
bit by mosquitoes and being a real pussy about it, weren't
Right, yes. And you see, the Inquisitors have a little thing where magic doesn't work very well against them. So it's a struggle right now. But
you?
I feel we should be to the blade momentarily.
Right. How long do you think?
I feel like maybe 4.5 minutes, 5 minutes tops.
Hey, good. All right.
Trust me, once I lay my hands on the blade, you will know.
I'm so looking forward to that, good buddy.
Yes, Pebble. We will then connect fully.
Great. Great. Okay. TTYL. Bye.
Okay, so all of you were still doing the broadcast thing, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so all of you were able to hear that.
Okay, guys, I don't know what to do here.
Let Folletti
what-
know what's going on so she can make
Okay.
an informed decision.
Okay.
So he's not working with the Inquisitors?
No, the
No, I
Inquisitors are
think
trying to
he's-
destroy the blade. And
It's him and the Restless Jackals are working together with Pyre. And they're fighting the Inquisitors. Everybody wants the blade. None of them should have the blade.
So on one side, you've got the Restless Jackals Empire.
Yeah.
On the other side, you have the Inquisitors. On
Yep.
the other side,
Folletti.
you have Folletti. And on the inside, we have you guys.
All right. Back to Folletti.
Mm-hmm. Yes, darling.
Okay. So, yes. You've got about 4.5 to 5 minutes
Hmm.
until either the Inquisitors
Hmm?
or Pyre and his group of mercenaries that you know better as the Restless Jackals come through there and take the blade and then do nefarious things that neither of us want them to do with the blade.
Hmm.
Your only option is to either be in the blade or be out there with them. You come into the blade, then we can get out. We have a better chance than you do alone. I can't force you at this point. This is a decision you got to make because otherwise we're all screwed. You're dead, they take the blade, and chances are we're all screwed inside the blade here too.
All right. This is going to be the last roll. You're going to roll. I don't think this is deception, right?
It's got to be persuasion.
Persuasion.
Right?
You're
Roll
not trying. You're not
authenticity.
trying to deceive her. You're trying to persuade her.
Oh, this is utter persuasion.
You can use my DM inspiration.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
$19 on the roll, dirty 20 total.
What do I have to do to get in the blade?
Think about going in the blade. Think about traveling and
Mhm.
say the words
Unga bunga.
It was Zahir.
Zahir
Kael.
Kael Diabolus Mortalis.
All right. You feel, or you can hear her in her head saying the phrase. She says, Zahir Kael Diabolus Mortalis. And instantly, you all see Faletti standing in front of you inside of the blade. She says, well, darling, I'm here. Now what?
Well, hey, darling. Want a mint julep?
Do you have
No,
one?
I got to
dear?
admit, I was very wrong about you.
I poof a mint julep out and hand it to
Poof.
her.
All right. Oh my goodness, this is one of the best mint juleps I've ever had. Okay, so how does this all work?
Okay, see that throne up there?
Mm-hmm.
Get on up there.
Well, tell me the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Get on up there, and then you should be able to see us chained.
Mm-hmm.
And I took my sword out and I just swung at them after that, but I don't think that was actually necessary. I think you just need to think the chains away once you're sitting on that throne.
All right, and then how exactly does this blade get destroyed? That's the one part you've been a little fuzzy about.
Well, one of us is gonna come back in with this jewel.
You show her the jewel?
Who has the jewel?
Tracks, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, I don't remember. It was either Trax or
to-
Doran. I can't remember
Giant
who it was.
gave Trax the gem.
Did he give it to Trax? Okay, yeah. So Trax, you have the gem.
I poof the gem into my hand from whoever's pocket it's in.
Okay, boom. Yep, it's in your hand because you're
Yes.
God.
God.
This gem will destroy the blade.
So
You either
as a show of faith, because this all seems so desperate. Can you leave the gem here with me?
I don't see any reason why not.
Yeah, I don't either.
I think that's a fair
Short
request.
of, I mean, she can immolate herself.
True.
Uh-uh.
She wants assurance that we're not going to immolate the blade from the outside.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I don't want to give that to her.
Well,
I poof a duplicate of the gem, not a real gem.
Yeah.
come on.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And I hand it to her.
Do we know it's a duplicate?
I don't think so.
Nope.
How would we?
That's the
We
other
wouldn't know.
question.
Okay. So you do a duplicate of the gem, right? And you hand it to her. Hold on a second. Paris. All right. So let me back up. So you poof a
Surprised that
duplicate
worked.
and you hand it to her. And she looks at it and she says, "Okay, darling, let me go ahead and get this over with." And she climbs up onto the throne. And it's on the throne, and you see like her eyes, like you see this realization of the power that she now has. And she looks down at the gem and she goes,
That's what I figured.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Should have gave her
And
the
then
real
she-
one.
And then she snaps her fingers,
She's got the gem.
and you guys are all outside of the blade. The blade is laying on the ground, and you see the door to this massive room you're in burst open, and you see basically a running battle. On one side, you see these guys in bright. I think they had
Red.
Rebecca. When I described it, were they red
Yes.
Inquisitors?
or white? They were red.
They were red, I thought.
The red.
Inquisitors?
Yes.
They were red, I thought.
I thought that their
Or the
Male.
main one was red.
right. So you see, yeah, I'll go back and look at it, but they all have their plate mail on. You see this running battle, and you see this group of what you appear to be inquisitors, and you see the restless jackals, and behind them you see somebody you've never seen before, but he's looking straight at you, and that's where we're going to go ahead and stop tonight.
Okay then.
All right.
Oh.
All right. So Doran made it to the end. Yay!
Yeah. Barely.
Wow.
What's your phone at?
Still 6%.
That's
so
great.
cutting
Yeah,
the
it
video
was
is
it was the video. It was a video.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and give a roll to see who is going to do the recap at the start of next
Can I
week's
ask
show.
one question before
Yes,
we
sir.
do that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Would Pebble have recognized the person that we don't know?
Yes.
Ye-
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes. When I said that, you are correct. The four of you did not recognize him. Pebble, you see Pyre because
Oh,
you
Pyre.
actually,
Yeah,
you
right,
actually met him inside the blade. I'm sorry. You are correct. Yep.
All right, rolling down.
I rolled a 9.
15.
14.
I rolled a natural 20.
Wow.
You get to pick.
How was that earlier,
Wait,
damn it?
hold on a second. Doran, what did you? I mean, Cole, what did you
8.
roll? 8. Okay, so
Ian's
Oh.
choice.
yeah, it's dealer's choice here, Ian.
You know who hasn't done the recap in a long time?
Who's that?
Me.
All right.
Oh, you're gonna do it?
Yay, Pebble.
Way to take it for
Okay.
the team.
I've been out of the mix for so long. I deserve it.
You do exactly. Okay, so whatever app you're listening to us on, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Good Pop, whatever, follow us and please leave us a rating and review, hopefully 5-star. Both are important to our growth. The higher rated a podcast, the easier it is to find it. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Patreon. We have a Discord. Everything. If you're on Twitch, we're on there. All the links are in the show notes. That's all we have tonight. Have a great evening. We'll see you next week. And remember, sometimes you crit. Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Oh my gosh, my voice. Okay.
I took no notes. The only note I have written for this episode is I have the recap. That's the note I have.
Yeah, but you
The
can
most
watch. You can
important
watch the
note you
Twitch.
took.
Yeah.
You can watch the Twitch and take notes.
That's true.
Yeah,
I
no
will.
problem.
So yeah, so Twitch people, we are still only recording one episode tonight. Doesn't matter. No one's watching.
No one's
Yay.
watching. That's weird.
I think we had we didn't have a single viewer.
I know. I saw that.
I don't think you didn't tweet about it or anything. Maybe.
I did, but late. I did it today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no worries.
All right. Yeah, we still need 14 followers.
Maybe because next week we're recording Pathfinder, and we seem to get more people with the Pathfinder. As long as you get it out early enough.
Right.
Let me know when you want me to stop streaming.
Well,
mean-
nobody's
All
on.
right, we can say
so-
goodnight and say goodnight and
Yeah, no one's
sure.
listening anyway.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
good.
All right, guys. But so
It's stopping.
yeah, we can discuss